learned from the lesson. Live in the hills, but I still get a spread. Started with a little, but I still reinvest it. Fear how I feel, then you feel like a blessing. I just want the lesson, I just want protection. I'm up and I'm down, but they sound like progression. Farmer never plans if he waits for perfection. Finger to the down, hold it down, we gon' get it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got your Watchlist coming in on August 24th, 2020, and the stock market is going to go crazy, or at least that's what some people think because of this breakthrough virus news. It's actually not that crazy. The futures have barely gapped up a little bit, but we will see tomorrow morning. There was some new therapeutic. We talked about this last week, how we're kind of expecting this near all-time highs. This is going to be interesting. We're going to have an interesting start to the week. I got the keys for you, what we need to watch out for. There is still another big event this week from Mr. Jerome Powell himself. You guys are going to get the Jackson Hole Symposium. So this is like a big Fed meeting or central bank meeting where they're going to discuss stuff. So there's going to be some events that can move the market. So I hope you guys are ready, but let us not delay. You guys know what you need to do. Drop your thumbs up on the video. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you don't know, we are live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. It's at first look at the description and it is pinned in the comments. We better see you there in the morning. It's free $99. It costs you nothing to join. YouTube.com/thestockmarket. You can post the plays, see the plays, watch the watch list come to life, and yes, you can even meet people on the freeway who are in a cult with you. So just like thumbs up, salute, or maybe like chest to the sun. You'll see them. God bless you. I love all of you. And the most important thing you need to do, post or watch below. Let us know what you're looking at. Get any plays, comments, remixes, anything. Post them below and source that info. Shout out to Chad. And for this week, this is the random account. If you guys are not familiar, we've started this at the beginning of the year. It did good. It's actually been doing very, very awful this last few months. Again, a complete different set of plays than even I would touch. It's teaching is something with premium, but what we ask is that you post a random option trade below, and then in the morning, we're going to do a random comment picker, select a play up to $100 and put it in there. So specific stock, option, strike price, all that, comment it below, and thank you. But right off the bat, the first thing is this drug news, or at least I think it's going to be talked about, but it's this convalescent plasma. This is the new breakthrough that Trump was saying, but this is a therapeutic and not a vaccine. So we've been seeing more of the vaccine news, and those breakthroughs have been what the market's been looking for. So we'll see what this does. Again, this treatment isn't really new. It's not a new technology. Convalescent plasma, or these plasma treatments, have been around, but they've been having a lot of studies saying that it reduces the mortality with COVID patients. So it could be interesting. It could have an interesting reaction. Again, what I'm expecting is most likely a sell the rip type of event, but it might lead to a positive day. There is a couple stocks in focus, even AstraZeneca. A lot of people are talking about it, or kind of confused with this news, so I want to kind of see those tomorrow and watch them as well. But that's the first thing. The next thing, I'm waiting for the summer to end. I want to watch volume pick up. Again, it has been extremely low. We're coming here towards the end of August, so watch out for that. And then the event that might do it, again, we will see, but this could lead to the market getting a little interesting towards the end of the week. But the Jackson Hole Symposium. So you might hear from random investors, some big investors, but mainly central bankers. And now, given the nature of the recovery and all that, this is going to be important. Again, this is going to be central bankers. Importantly, we are going to get Jerome Powell, Mr. Jerome Powell Brady. So he speaks on Thursday, the 27th. There will be people before and after that. However, that will kind of be a highlight. I'm sure we're going to have that up on stream. So get ready for that. But that is an event we could look towards. But that is definitely going to be an event, or at least a mini event. So we'll see. And then also just keep that in mind with how it's going to relate to volume. The market's moving again, all the commodity stuff and the macro stuff. And again, ultimately the recovery like we've been talking about. But there is that. And then finally, there is going to be economic data between like Wednesday and Thursday. You're going to get the United States GDP, same day as Powell. Thursday, you're going to get the home index, Case-Shiller, Chicago PMIs, I think like industrial output numbers. So those can move the market. But above all else, I do think if it's not news related to the vaccine, or even some crazy political news related to the stimulus, again, I think the market's kind of over that. But if anything, I think the main thing this week, which could definitely move something, is Powell. Again, you saw what happened with the minutes, and that was somewhat surprising last week. So keep your eyes peeled. But that is pretty much it. So let us get into the plays. So right off the bat, I have two different plays. Again, we have plays that we made that I'll go over on Friday that I will continue to watch. I may add to them or I just want to watch. However, if anything, again, related to the news, AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson, we got the Johnson & Johnson last week. I want to see how they move and if there is any other sympathies. Again, with how this medical vaccine, these emergency breakthroughs, you usually see one happen after another. So I want to kind of see sympathy plays. But if anything, I will be watching AstraZeneca. We have that J&J play. All of our AstraZeneca plays expired on August 21st. So it's going to be interesting, and I want to see how premiums are. But watch them. Again, I don't believe they are the ones with the convalescent plasma, but I believe they were caught up in some other news. So like I'm saying, just keep your eyes peeled for all of these. Then next play is a little bit weird. I'll go again. I have other plays I want to go over, but Apple and Amazon puts. So this might sound a little weird, but Apple is doing extremely well. They're killing it with the $2 trillion market cap, and Amazon is going up as well. But I want to get some longer dated puts, kind of in a way like the UUP plays. Again, they've been a bigger portion of the market. We've talked about that, but I believe with the put to call ratio, I want to check the prices. So again, this is just an idea, but I'm going to be looking at these and I want to see kind of how they're priced. But if anything, the other plays will too be related to this, again, with the TikTok news and how that relates. I have an idea with that. So those are going to be the kind of the 2-3 plays I'm going to be watching that I'm not into already. But as far as everything else, on Friday, we did a Deere play. I exited my Tesla play, if you guys remember that, because of this split. I believe end of the month or last Friday was like the recording date. So I just didn't want to get caught up in any of that. We took like a $450 profit. That was a Facebook daily that we got clapped on. But then here was the DE play. They had earnings and Deere did good, and it's also going to make me want to watch Caterpillar. And I was even looking at them. These are some of the stocks that on the rotation wise, remember, they're below where they started at 2020. So this is what I mean. You could see some stocks on the Nasdaq. A lot of stocks are hitting all-time highs. Again, the overall market, but these are some big name companies that aren't really doing the same thing. So you could see Deere, they're just breaking above that. They're starting a different trend. So watch out for them and Caterpillar, but we got those next week. So they have a lot of theta. That's why I flipped these out. Bought 20 for 200, sold out 10 for 270, holding the last 10 for free. And that was it from Friday. Again, remember Thursday with Uber, I'd watch them. I want to kind of set up a play, but it all depends on premium. But I think they have a deadline till like Thursday or like 30 days or something. But if anything, I will be watching just Apple and Tesla. There's just a lot of movement there. Again, Tesla, especially with the split. Then Facebook, they had some weird move after hours. It looks like some news drops, so just watch them. I still have that old play, I believe. Then DE, Caterpillar, again, continuation and sympathy. Then like I was saying, as far as like Amazon Snap, I got rid of that Oracle play. You guys remember those January ones? They were in the news with the whole TikTok thing, but now this is kind of that development there, is that there was some news about there being a group bid. So that is what I think could change, because I didn't think the deal would happen by itself, but it looks like there might be a group bid where like Oracle, Amazon, Apple, maybe some other companies might do a group bid to get a portion of the company. So that might be some news we would see this week. So again, just watch Amazon, Snap, Facebook, Microsoft, and all those names, and again, just how they've been moving with tech. Then I'm also going to be watching McDonald's. They've been breaking out a little bit. Again, you could see them on the 1 year. I was even kind of considering them for the long term. We'll see, but even playing them on the weeklies has seemed to be pretty decent. So watch them. Watch the video. Again, earnings continuation. They've been moving a little bit slower. And that other play we have, again, we have that NVIDIA next week. That thing is still down 50%. It was at break even. So the contract prices are volatile, and this could be a decent opportunity. So I'm going to be watching them. And then finally, Gap. They were selling off the last few days. Again, that's like an earning laggard type play, but it's still, again, this one's really risky. So just watching to see if that one goes crazy. And then finally, SLV, GLD, and our favorite TLT. It looks like TLT is kind of moving. I want to see how that's going to play out. But more importantly, I do want to watch SLV and GLD. I want to try to get a position here, but I'm not really in a rush. Again, the key is going to be what the premiums are. Again, I've been showing you some of those premium tricks last week, so keep an eye out for not paying too much in the break-evens. But it's your Watchlist, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're hydrated, healthy, ready to go. Make sure you post your Watchlist. Make sure we see you there in the morning. I need the armor on. I need the helmet shining. I need you focused. You're closer than you think. Don't forget the long term. Don't forget the budget balance it, cash balance. And remember, spreads and events, especially the events. The summer's wrapping up. The end of the year is coming, so I hope you're ready. But the code loves you. I love you. And we'll see you in the morning. Let's go.